Hello the internet, welcome back to the Waifus. I'm Sefhi, and today we're gonna be talking about priority for the NIKKEs that were released last year on summer. Now, we also got announced finally the 2 new characters coming out, right? So at least 2 characters. For now, it's only 1 part for summer, 2 characters, maybe we'll get second part, another 2, we'll see. But we know there is at least 6 characters new players need to worry about. 2 new and 4 from the previous year. So let's talk a little bit about priorities on what you should be expecting and which ones you should be saving for or completely skipping. Hello the internet, welcome to the Waifus. I'm Sefhi. Before we start, leave a like, subscribe, help me grow the channel. We have here our own tier list, right? Ticket, worth it, B, C, and then a skip. I think we all know who's going to be on the bottom, but let's start with B1s, B2s, B3s. So let's go in order, right? Starting with Mary Bay Goddess. Now, this is one of the best MLB backgrounds in my opinion, but going for 4 copies is not worth it. She is a good healer and she can be used for a lot of stuff, but the reality is that most B1s are providing a lot of buffs anyway or CDR. She only provides healings and she's good at that. She can keep your team healthy, right? But we're talking about the character that she needs to be bursting 3 times in order to actually get to the highest point of her heals, just like Litter with her CDR is 3 times, and same for damage as a strong element. She is a character that not only is good for healing, but also for elemental content. So she is pretty good. I think I would not put her on worth though. I think when we talk about Summer Mary, she is really good, right? But if you are a new player, I don't think she's worth either ticketing or actually trying to go for multiple copies. Getting 1 copy actually is really good, right? So I'm gonna actually change this to 1 copy. I think 1 copy of Mary is amazing and you should try to get 1. I don't think 4 it's gonna be a smart move for absolutely anybody, but that's up to you to decide, of course. That's the only B1 we got last year. Let's move into the B2s, where we actually get Helm Aquamarine. She is a little bit of a different case from Mary because she provides CDR, and cooldown reduction in this game, it's really important. We all know how important it is that your team has good rotations. So just for that reason, it's already worth getting 1 copy. But should you go for the extra one? Is she actually worth targeting her? No, it's not. And in my opinion, she falls under the same category as Mary. She's a decent unit, a really good one, right? Like, she provides CDR for your team. She's gonna be also increasing damage taken when the boss is electric, and then also doing extra damage if the boss is electric. But that's the only thing she's gonna be doing, right? She's a DPS that's providing CDR. If she was actually doing something else or supporting instead of being a DPS, I will say it is. But right now, as things stand, she's worth 1 copy, once again, in my opinion. I think both of them deserve at least 1 copy if you can get them, but that depends on how many tickets you have. If you can only get 1 and you're a new player, I would prioritize cooldown reduction over heals from Mary. I personally prefer Mary overall as a unit, but if you're a new player, getting an extra cooldown reduction for union raids, for solo raid, everything, it is really good. Alright, so those 2 out of the way. Let's move into the B3s, starting with everyone's favorite, no, not Annie's, Neon Blue Ocean. Now, this is the character that you need to skip. This is the character that if you get her while pulling for the new copies, perfect, right? If you are pulling for, let's say it's Rosanna and Sakura, like people are saying, right? Okay, if you're pulling for them and you get Neon, amazing. If you don't get her, please do not ticket her. She is one of the worst DPSs in the game, 100%. I don't know why they never buffed her properly, because they did buff her. The problem is that the buff that they did was not enough. Like, she went from the worst unit to one of the worst units, so it didn't change anything, right? Sadly, as good as she looks, because I think she looks really good, right? This Neon looks amazing, but it's not worth ticketing. It's just for a DPS machine gun, it's just not there, the damage. Even for elemental content, there are better alternatives. And now let's talk about the jewel of last year's summer, and that's gonna be Summer Anise. Now, this is the only character you need to go for 100%. Now, when we talk about multiple characters or multiple copies, right? It's always worth it. Like, it's always good getting extra copies because you get more stats, and if in the future they decide to put a treasure now, you have another reason to pull for that. But I would suggest only getting 1 copy of each if you can. NIKKE always is releasing banners back to back, and after summer we're gonna be getting another collab, and after that is Christmas, and after that rinse and repeat, right? So if you can get 1 copy and you have 200 tickets, right, I will say get 1 Summer Anise 100%. I don't think she's worth MLBing. I don't like her background that much compared to Summer Mary, for example, but clearly she benefits as a DPS from that. Not only that, but if you have Dorothy Sefhi, if you have Miss Marcy, if you have normal Private, you already have a team for Summer Anis, where in terms of electric content, she surpasses absolutely everybody else. Like, there is no electric unit or electric DPS, if you will, that will surpass Summer Anis right now. Even Scarlet, even if you can use Scarlet more widely on more content, right? Summer Anis, it's the best electric DPS in my opinion. So once again, if you can ticket only one copy out of the 4 from last year, I will say ticket Summer Anis 100%. Now, this is important also. You should not be ticketing day 1. If you're going to be pulling during the whole summer event, wait until the last day. There is no rush, and you might get lucky and you can save 200 tickets instead of spending that day 1 because you don't know how to wait, right? And it happens to all of us, let's be honest. But if you're a free-to-play player, it's a lot more important to actually wait rather than someone who will spend money like me. Even if I ticket 1, I can just pay to get more copies later, right? So once again, tickets are important. Save until the last day. I will say Summer Anis takes priority, 1 copy for Mary and Helm. I could say if you're a new player, Helm might take a little bit more priority than Mary because CDR, it's always welcome, but I will put them at the same level for the rest of us, and then skip Neon Blue Ocean unless you get her just off banner by luck, right? That will be my recommendation for the 4 characters. Now, do let me know what you guys think about which one is better, Mary or Summer Helm, because we all can agree Anis is at the top, Neon is at the bottom, and then there is the other 2 that is a little bit more complicated. So let me know which one do you guys prefer, why in the comments, right? We're gonna be live later as usual. Come and say hello, have a great time. That's gonna be it for this one. I love you all, bosses. Thank you to my patrons for making this content possible. Good luck with your pool later. I'll see you in the next one.
役立たずは楽園から追放するのみ。ブランとノワールのショータイムです。天地万物を切るとはこういうことだ。